Hello, my lovely English learners. Welcome back. I am Sophia, and today we are going to practice something that many English learners dream about, but many learners also feel confused about. Today we are going to learn how to think in English. Maybe this has happened to you before. You want to say something in English, but first your mind goes to your own language. Then you try to translate that sentence into English. Then you worry about the words. Then you worry about the sentence. Then you worry about mistakes. And by the time you are ready to speak, the moment is gone. The other person is waiting. You feel nervous. You feel slow. And maybe you think, why can I understand English, but I cannot speak quickly? If this sounds like you, please relax. You are not alone. This is one of the most common problems for English learners. And the good news is this: thinking in English is not magic. It is not only for advanced learners. It is not something that happens in one day. It is a skill. And today we are going to practice that skill together, step by step, with simple daily life examples. In this lesson, I will not teach you grammar rules. I will not ask you to memorize difficult structures. I will help you train your brain to use English directly, slowly, and naturally. By the end of this practice, you will know how to start with small English words, how to turn those words into phrases, how to turn phrases into simple sentences, and how to use those sentences in your everyday life. You will also learn how to talk to yourself in English while doing normal daily things, like drinking water, making tea, opening the door, walking outside, checking your phone, or getting ready for work. And most importantly, you will learn how to stop waiting for perfect English before you start thinking in English, because simple English is enough to begin. Slow English is enough to begin. Small sentences are enough to begin. Let's start with the real problem. Many learners do not think in English because they believe English must be perfect before they use it. So, when they see something, they do not think of the English word first. They think in their own language. Then they search for the English translation. This makes English feel heavy. It makes speaking feel like a test. But English should not always feel like a test. English can become a normal part of your day. Imagine you see your phone on the table. You do not need to create a long sentence. Just think phone. Phone. My phone. This is my phone. I need my phone. That is thinking in English. Very simple. Very small. But very powerful. Imagine you see a glass of water. Think water. Cold water. I am drinking water. I need more water. Again, this is not difficult, but this is how your brain begins to connect daily life directly with English. Now I want you to practice with me. Look around you. Wherever you are right now. Maybe you are in your room. Maybe you are sitting on a chair. Maybe you are holding your phone. Maybe there is a table near you. Maybe there is a door, a window, a bag, a book, a cup, or a light. For the next few moments, I want you to name what you can see in English. You can say it softly, or you can say it in your mind. Chair, table, phone, door, window, bag, book, cup, light. Very good. This is the first step. Do not make it complicated. Do not think, I must speak like a native speaker right now. No, just name things. Your brain needs a simple connection first. Object an English word. Object an English word. Object an English word. This is how the habit begins. Now let's make it a little stronger. We will move from one word to small phrases. Instead of only saying phone, say my phone. Instead of only saying water, say cold water. Instead of only saying door, say the door. Instead of only saying chair, say this chair. Instead of only saying room, say my room. Now repeat after me slowly. My phone, cold water, the door, this chair, my room, a small bag, a clean table, a quiet morning, a busy street, a hot cup of tea. Excellent. These small phrases are important because real thinking does not always start with long sentences. Sometimes English thinking begins with simple pieces. A word, a phrase, a small idea. And when you repeat these small pieces often, your mind becomes faster. Now let's take the next step. We will turn phrases into simple sentences. Do not worry about making long sentences. Do not worry about sounding impressive. Just describe what is happening. If you are sitting, think, I am sitting. If you are watching this lesson, think, I am watching a lesson. If you are holding your phone, think, I am holding my phone. If you are drinking tea, think, I am drinking tea. If you are tired, think, I feel tired. If you are happy, think, I feel happy. These sentences are simple, but they train your brain to use English directly. Repeat after me. I am sitting. I am listening. I am watching this lesson. I am learning English. I am practicing slowly. I am training my brain. I can think in English. I can start with small sentences. Beautiful. This is the kind of practice that changes your speaking over time. One mistake many learners make is this. They wait for a special study time to use English. They think, I will practice English when I open my book. I will practice English when I sit at my desk. I will practice English when I watch a lesson. But thinking in English becomes stronger when you use it during normal life. For example, when you wake up, you can think, I am awake. I need to get up. I feel sleepy. I need to wash my face. I need to start my day. When you go to the kitchen, you can think, I am going to the kitchen. I want some water. I am making breakfast. I need a cup. I need a plate. When you leave your home, you can think, I am opening the door. I am going outside. The weather is nice. The street is busy. I need to walk carefully. These are not difficult sentences, but they are real sentences. They belong to your life, and that is why they are powerful. Let's practice a morning routine together. Imagine you are starting your day. Listen first, then repeat slowly. I am waking up. I am getting out of bed. I am washing my face. I am brushing my teeth. I am choosing my clothes. I am making tea. I am checking my phone. I am getting ready. I am starting my day. Now try to feel the meaning, not just the words. When you say, I am washing my face, imagine yourself doing it. When you say, I am making tea, imagine the cup, the water, the smell, the small moment in the kitchen. This helps your brain connect English with real life. Not only with translation, English becomes connected to pictures, actions, feelings, and routines. That is one secret of thinking in English. Another helpful technique is asking yourself small questions in English. Your brain loves questions because questions create answers. So, instead of waiting for someone to talk to you, you can talk to yourself gently. Ask, what am I doing? Then answer, I am listening. Ask, where am I? Then answer, I am in my room. Ask, how do I feel? Then answer, I feel calm. Ask, what do I need to do today? Then answer, I need to study. I need to work. I need to clean my room. I need to call my friend. Let's practice. Repeat after me. What am I doing? I am practicing English. Where am I? I am at home. How do I feel? I feel relaxed. What do I need today? I need more practice. What do I want? I want to speak more naturally. Very good. This simple question and answer practice is one of the best ways to begin thinking in English because it makes your mind active. Now remember this clearly. Thinking in English does not mean you must think big, deep, complicated thoughts in English from the first day. You do not need to discuss science, business, politics, or advanced ideas in your mind immediately. Start with your real life. Start with your room. Start with your morning. Start with your food. Start with your feelings. Start with what you see, what you do, what you need, and what you want. Your English thinking grows from small daily moments. A small word becomes a phrase. A phrase becomes a sentence. A sentence becomes a thought. And one day, without forcing it, you will notice that English comes faster. You will not translate every word. You will not feel so stuck. You will begin to speak with more flow because your brain has practiced English in simple moments many times. For today, I want you to remember one powerful idea. Do not try to think in perfect English. Try to think in useful English. Useful English means English that helps you describe your life. I am hungry. I need water. I am going out. I feel happy. I have work today. I need to rest. I want to improve. I can practice now. These sentences may look simple, but if you can think like this many times a day, your English will become faster, smoother, and more natural. So take a gentle breath. Relax your shoulders and remind yourself, I do not need perfect English to begin. I only need small English thoughts. Repeat it every day. Now let's go deeper into this idea of useful English, because this is where many learners make a big change. When you are learning English, your mind may want to create perfect, beautiful, advanced sentences. You may think, if my sentence is too simple, it is not good. But that is not true. Simple English is not weak English. Simple English is clear English. And when your goal is to think in English, simple English is your best friend. Imagine you are walking outside, and you see many people. You do not need to think a long sentence like, many individuals are moving through the street at this particular moment. No, just think, many people are walking. The street is busy. I am walking slowly. I need to cross the road. This is natural. This is useful. This is the kind of English that helps your brain become faster. The reason translation feels slow is because your brain is doing two jobs. First, it creates the idea in your own language. Then, it changes that idea into English. But when you practice thinking directly in English, your brain slowly learns a new path. Instead of idea, native language, translation, English, you train your brain to go from idea to English. First, this path is small and slow. That is normal. But every time you say, I am drinking water, I need my bag, I feel tired, I am going to work, you are building that path. You are telling your brain, English is not only a subject, English is a way to describe my life. And when English becomes part of your life, Speaking becomes less scary. Let's practice with objects again. But this time we will add opinions. Look at something near you. Maybe it is your phone, your room, your clothes, your table, your bag, or your cup. Now describe it with a simple opinion. My phone is useful. My room is quiet. This chair is comfortable. My bag is heavy. This cup is clean. The light is bright. The weather is nice. This lesson is helpful. I like this practice. I need more practice. Good. This kind of thinking is important because real conversation is not only about objects and actions. Real conversation also includes feelings and opinions. When you can think simple opinions in English, you become more ready to speak in real situations. Now let's practice feelings. Because feelings are part of daily English. Many learners know how to talk about facts, but they forget to practice emotions. If you want to think in English, you need to describe how you feel in English too. You can start with very simple sentences. I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel nervous. I feel relaxed. I feel excited. I feel a little worried. I feel ready. I feel better now. Repeat after me slowly. I feel calm. I feel focused. I feel a little tired. I feel more confident. I feel ready to practice. I feel proud of myself. I feel better when I practice slowly. Very nice. When you connect English with emotions, English becomes more personal. It does not stay only in books or lessons. It becomes part of your real mind. Now, I want you to try a small mental exercise. Imagine you are at a small shop. You want to buy water. Many learners can understand this situation. But when it is time to speak, they freeze. So, we will first think the situation in English. I am at the shop. I need water. I see cold water. I want 1 bottle. I need to pay. I say thank you. Now repeat after me. I am at the shop. I need water. I want 1 bottle. How much is it? Here you are. Thank you. This is how you prepare your mind. You do not wait until you are standing in front of someone. You practice the small situation in your head first. Then, when the real moment comes, your brain already knows the English path. Let's try another daily situation. Imagine you are getting ready to go outside. Think in English with me. Where are my keys? I need my keys. I need my phone. I need my wallet. I am putting on my shoes. I am opening the door. I am leaving now. Repeat slowly. Where are my keys? I need my phone. I need my wallet. I am putting on my shoes. I am leaving now. I will come back later. Excellent. You see, we are not learning grammar in a heavy way. We are training your mind to use English for actions you already do every day. This is one of the fastest ways to make English feel natural. Another strong technique is called inner narration. This means you narrate your own life in English, like a quiet voice inside your mind. You do not need to speak loudly all the time. You can do it silently. For example, when you are making tea, your inner voice can say, I am in the kitchen. I need a cup. I am boiling water. I am adding tea. I am waiting. The tea is hot. I will drink it slowly. When you are cleaning your room, you can think, my room is messy. I need to clean it. I am picking up my clothes. I am putting this book on the table. I am opening the window. The room looks better now. This inner narration is simple, but it is very powerful because it gives you many small English moments during the day. Let's do a guided inner narration practice together. Imagine you are in the kitchen. Repeat after me. and try to see the picture in your mind. I am in the kitchen. I need a cup. I am making tea. The water is hot. I am waiting for a minute. I am holding the cup carefully. The tea smells nice. I am drinking slowly. I feel relaxed. Good. Now imagine you are walking outside. Repeat after me. I am walking outside. The air feels fresh. I can see people. I can hear cars. I am walking slowly. I am looking around. I feel calm. I am enjoying this moment. Wonderful. This is exactly how you can practice thinking in English without needing a teacher, a partner, or a classroom. Now, some learners ask, Sophia, should I translate when I do not know the English word? The answer is simple. Sometimes translation can help you understand a word, but do not make translation your main speaking habit. If you do not know a word, use simple English around it. For example, if you forget the word refrigerator, you can think, the cold place for food. If you forget the word umbrella, you can think, the thing I use when it rains. If you forget the word charger, you can think, the thing for my phone battery. This is a very useful skill. You do not need to stop speaking because one word is missing. You can explain the idea with the words you already know. Let's practice this. Repeat after me. I do not know the word, but I can explain it. It is something I use every day. It is something in my kitchen. It is something for my phone. It is something I wear when it is cold. It is something I use when it rains. Very good. This practice teaches your brain flexibility. Flexible English is more useful than perfect English. When your mind becomes flexible, you do not panic. You do not stop. You keep going with simple words. That is real fluency training. Another important point is this. Do not translate full sentences from your language. Instead, build English thoughts with English you already know. For example, maybe in your language you have a beautiful long sentence, but in English you can say it simply. I am busy today. I need more time. I will call you later. That is enough. Maybe you want to explain a problem. You can say, I have a problem. I need help. I do not understand this. Can you explain it again? That is enough. Thinking in English becomes easier when you stop trying to carry the full sentence from your own language into English. Build a new sentence directly in English, even if it is simple. Let's practice simple daily decisions. Repeat after me. I need to go now. I should drink some water. I want to rest. I need to study for 10 minutes. I should clean my room. I want to call my friend. I need to buy something. I should sleep early tonight. These are small thoughts, but they are the thoughts you use every day. When you practice them often, English becomes part of your decision-making. You begin to think, what should I do now? I should finish this work. What do I need? I need my notebook. What do I want? I want a short break. This is how English enters your normal life. So today, do not think of English as something far away from you. Do not think English only belongs in classrooms, tests, books, and lessons. English can live in your kitchen, your room, your walk, your phone, your morning, your evening, your small decisions, and your quiet thoughts. Start small. Use what you know. Repeat often. When you see something, name it. When you do something, describe it. When you feel something, say it in English. When you need something, think it in English. And every time you do this, even for a few seconds, You are training your brain to think in English more naturally. Now, let's continue with another powerful habit that can help you think in English more naturally. This habit is very simple, but many learners do not use it enough. The habit is called daily mental rehearsal. This means you practice a real situation in your mind before it happens. For example, before you go to a shop, you think in English about what you may say. Before you answer a phone call, you think in English about how you may begin. Before you meet someone, you think in English about a few simple sentences you may use. This is not memorizing a big speech. This is preparing your brain with small, useful English thoughts. When the real situation happens, your mind does not feel empty because you have already practiced the moment before. Imagine you know you need to talk to someone at work or school. Before that conversation, you can think, I need to ask a question. I need to explain something. I should speak slowly. I can say, excuse me, can I ask you something? I can say, I need your help. I can say, I am not sure about this. These small sentences prepare your mind. You are not waiting for pressure. You are practicing before pressure comes. And this is very important because many learners only practice English when they are already nervous. But thinking in English becomes easier when you practice in calm moments first. Let's do a small rehearsal together. Imagine you need to ask someone for help. Repeat after me slowly. Excuse me, can I ask you something? I need a little help. I do not understand this. Can you explain it again? Thank you for your help. Now imagine you need to tell someone you are busy. Repeat after me. I am sorry. I am busy right now. Can we talk later? I need to finish something. I will message you soon. Thank you for understanding. Very good. These are simple sentences, but if you practice them in your mind, you will be more ready when you need them in real life. Another useful practice is thinking in English before sleeping. At night, your mind is usually reviewing the day. Many people think about what happened, what they did, what they forgot, and what they need to do tomorrow. This is a perfect time to use English softly. You do not need to speak loudly. You do not need to write anything if you do not want to. Just think a few simple sentences. Today was a busy day. I woke up early. I worked or studied. I talked to my friend. I ate lunch. I watched a lesson. Now I feel tired. Tomorrow I need to practice again. This small habit can make English part of your daily reflection. Let's practice an evening reflection together. Repeat after me. Today was a normal day. I did many small things. I learned something new. I practiced English. I made some mistakes. And that is okay. I am improving slowly. Tomorrow I will try again. I feel proud of myself. This kind of practice is not only good for English, it is also good for confidence. When you speak kindly to yourself in English, your mind starts to feel safer with English. You stop seeing English only as a difficult subject. You begin to see English as a friendly voice inside your day. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest problems in thinking in English. Many learners say, Sophia, I start thinking in English, but after a few seconds I go back to my own language. Is that bad? No, it is not bad. It is normal. Your brain has used your native language for many years, so of course, it will return to that language again and again. Do not fight your brain. Do not feel angry. Just gently bring your mind back to English with one small sentence. For example, if your mind goes back to your language, simply think, I am practicing English now. I can continue. I can say one simple sentence. This gentle return is more powerful than frustration. Think of it like walking on a path. At first, the English path is small. The native language path is wide and familiar. Your brain naturally chooses the familiar path. But every time you bring your mind back to English, you make the English path stronger. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to return, again and again, one sentence at a time, one daily moment at a time, one small thought at a time. This is how habits are built, not through pressure, but through repetition. Let's practice returning to English. Repeat after me. I lost my English thought. But that is okay. I can start again. I can use one small sentence. I am here. I am learning. I am practicing. I am improving. I do not need to be perfect. I only need to continue. Excellent. These sentences are not only practice lines, they are confidence lines. They help you stay calm when your mind becomes busy. Now, another technique is to connect English with pictures instead of translations. For example, when you hear the word apple, do not think of the word in your language first. Try to see an apple in your mind. A red apple, a green apple, an apple on a table, an apple in your hand. When you hear the word walking, do not translate. Try to imagine someone walking. When you hear the sentence, I am opening the door, see the action in your mind. A hand on the door opening slowly, you walking outside. This picture connection is very useful because fluent speakers do not translate every word. They connect language with meaning, images, actions, and feelings. Let's practice with pictures. Listen and imagine. A hot cup of tea, a clean white cup, a quiet room, a sunny morning, a busy road, a small shop, a comfortable chair, a phone on the table, a friend smiling, a door opening. Now let's make sentences with those pictures. Repeat after me. I am drinking tea. I am sitting in a quiet room. I am walking on a busy road. I am going to a small shop. My phone is on the table. My friend is smiling. I am opening the door. Very good. When you connect English with mental images, you reduce translation. Your brain begins to understand English directly. You can also practice thinking in English with short personal stories. Do not start with long stories. Start with 3 simple sentences. For example, yesterday I went to the market. I bought some fruit. Then I came home. That is enough. Or, this morning I woke up late. I drank tea quickly. Then I started my work. Simple stories are excellent for English thinking because they help your mind organize ideas in English. You are not only naming things, you are connecting actions. First this happened, then this happened, after that, this happened. Let's practice a short story together. Repeat after me. This morning I woke up early. I washed my face. Then I made breakfast. After breakfast I checked my phone. Then I started my day. Now try another one. Yesterday I went outside. I saw many people. I bought a bottle of water. Then I came back home. I felt tired but happy. Good. These short stories may seem easy, but they train your brain to think in order. This is very helpful for speaking, because conversation often requires you to explain what happened. Another strong exercise is the 1-minute English Mind Challenge. You choose one simple topic, and you think about it in English for 1 minute. The topic can be very easy. My room, my morning, my phone, my food, my family, my work, my English practice. During that 1 minute, do not try to make perfect sentences. Just keep going with simple thoughts. For example, my room is small. I like my room. There is a bed. There is a chair. My phone is on the table. I study here. I feel comfortable here. That is thinking in English. You are not translating a big idea. You are building small thoughts directly. Let's try a short version now. The topic is my day. Repeat after me first. Today I am practicing English. I want to improve my speaking. I can use small sentences. I can think slowly. I can describe my day. I can say what I need. I can say how I feel. I can keep practicing. Now later, after this lesson, try it alone for 1 minute. Choose a topic. And keep your mind in English as much as you can. If you stop, start again. If you forget a word, use another word. If your sentence is simple, that is okay. The goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is to train your brain. Now let's bring this into real daily life. When you are eating, think in English. This food is good. I like the taste. It is hot. It is sweet. It is spicy. I need more water. I am full now. When you are using your phone, think in English. I have a message. I need to reply. I am checking something. I should not waste too much time. I will put my phone down. When you are walking, think in English. I am walking slowly. The road is busy. I need to be careful. The weather feels nice. I can see many people. These small daily thoughts are like small drops of water. One drop feels small, but many drops can fill a glass. In the same way, one English thought feels small, but many English thoughts every day can create real fluency. So, from now on, do not wait for a perfect time to think in English. Use the small moments you already have. Use the moment when you wake up. Use the moment when you drink water. Use the moment when you open your phone. Use the moment when you walk outside. Use the moment when you feel tired. Use the moment when you are happy. English thinking is not something separate from your life. It grows inside your life. And the more you connect English with your real actions, your real feelings, and your real routines, the more natural English will feel in your mind. Now let's practice another very important skill for thinking in English. This skill is learning to make English your first small reaction. When something happens in your day, your mind usually reacts quickly. Maybe you drop something and you think, oh no. Maybe you see a message and you think, who is this? Maybe you remember something and you think, I forgot. These small reactions happen many times every day. If you can train these small reactions in English, your brain will become faster. You do not need a long sentence. You only need a short, natural thought. Oh no, I forgot. That is okay. Let me check. I need this. I can do it later. Wait a second. This is interesting. I like this. I do not like this. These small reactions are very useful because they are close to real speaking. Let's practice some daily reactions together. Repeat after me slowly. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I am not sure. Let me think. I need a minute. I forgot my keys. I found my phone. I am ready now. I am almost done. I can do this. Very good. These are small lines, but they help your mind respond in English. Many learners only practice full conversations, but they forget these tiny reactions. Real English is full of tiny reactions. When you use them often, English starts to feel alive in your mind. Now imagine you are doing a simple task at home. Maybe you are cleaning your table. You can think, this table is messy. I need to clean it. I will move this cup. I will put this book here. I will throw this paper away. Now it looks better. This is a complete English thinking practice. It has observation, action, decision, and result. You observe something. You decide what to do. You do it. Then you describe the result. This pattern is very useful. You can use it everywhere. My bag is heavy. I need to remove something. I will take out this book. Now it feels lighter. My phone battery is low. I need my charger. I will charge my phone. Now it is charging. Simple, practical, real. Let's practice this pattern with your own day. Repeat after me. My room is messy. I need to clean it. I will put things in the right place. Now my room looks better. My phone battery is low. I need to charge it. I will connect the charger. Now my phone is charging. I feel hungry. I need something to eat. I will make a quick meal. Now I feel better. Excellent. This kind of practice trains your mind to move through ideas in English, not just single sentences. Another useful way to think in English is to use simple time words. You do not need complicated grammar explanations. Just use words like now, did I visit it from first, then later, before, and after. These words help your brain organize thoughts. For example, now I am practicing English. Later I will drink tea. Tomorrow I will practice again. Yesterday I watched a lesson. First I will clean my room. Then I will study. After that I will rest. These words help your thoughts move smoothly. They make English thinking feel like a small story. Let's practice time words together. Repeat after me. Now I am learning. Today I want to improve. Yesterday I practiced a little. Tomorrow I will practice again. First I will listen. Then I will repeat. Later I will use these sentences. Before I sleep I will think in English. After I wake up I will start with one sentence. Very good. These sentences are simple, but they give your brain a clear path. A clear path makes speaking easier. Now let's talk about a common fear. Many learners think, if I think in English, I will make mistakes in my mind. But listen carefully. Making mistakes in your mind is not dangerous. Nobody is judging your thoughts. Nobody is stopping you. Nobody is correcting every word. Your mind is a safe place to practice. If your sentence is not perfect, that is okay. The purpose of thinking in English is not to create perfect sentences every second. The purpose is to become comfortable using English. Comfort comes before speed. Speed comes after repetition. Confidence comes after many small attempts. Repeat these confidence lines with me. My mind is a safe place to practice. I can make mistakes and continue. I can use simple English. I can improve with repetition. I do not need to be perfect today. I only need to practice today. Every small sentence helps me. Every small thought makes me stronger. Beautiful. Say these lines when you feel pressure. They will remind you that English is not your enemy. English is a tool, and you are learning to use it slowly. Now let's practice thinking in English during a phone moment. Many people spend a lot of time with their phone, so your phone can become an English practice tool. When you pick up your phone, think, I'm checking my phone. I have a message. I need to reply. I should write a short answer. I will call later. I need to focus. I should put my phone down. This is very useful because it turns a normal habit into English practice. You are not adding extra study time. You are using the time already in your life. Repeat after me. I'm checking my phone. I have a message. I need to reply. I will answer later. I should focus now. I will put my phone down. I do not want to waste time. I will use my phone carefully. Very good. Now imagine you receive a message from a friend. You can think, my friend sent me a message. I should answer. What should I say? I can say, I am busy now. I will call you later. Or I can say, thank you. I will check it soon. This is English thinking connected to a real action. Now let's practice thinking in English while planning your day. Planning is one of the best activities for English thinking, because you already need to organize your thoughts. In the morning, you can say in your mind, today I need to do 3 things. First, I need to finish my work. Then I need to buy something. Later, I need to practice English. I also need to rest. I should not waste too much time. I want to have a calm day. These sentences help you think about your real life in English. Repeat after me. Today I need to do 3 things. First, I need to finish my work. Then I need to clean my room. Later, I need to practice English. I also need to drink more water. I should take a short break. I want to have a good day. I can do one thing at a time. Excellent. Notice this sentence. I can do one thing at a time. This is not only English practice. It is also a good life reminder. English practice becomes more powerful when it connects with your real feelings, your real needs, and your real day. Another helpful exercise is to replace silent worry with simple English. Sometimes learners think too much before speaking. They worry, what if I forget? What if I make a mistake? What if people laugh? When this happens, try to answer your worry in English. I may make a mistake. And that is okay. I can speak slowly. I can use simple words. I can ask the person to repeat. I can try again. This turns fear into practice. You are not only calming yourself, you are also thinking in English. Let's practice this now. Repeat after me. I can speak slowly. I can use simple words. I can ask for help. I can say, please repeat that. I can say, I do not understand. I can say, can you speak slowly? I can try again. I am learning. And that is okay. Very good. These sentences are important because real fluency is not only about knowing many words. Real fluency also means staying calm when you do not know everything. Now let's use a real conversation situation. Imagine someone asks you, how was your day? Many learners freeze because they try to give a perfect answer. But you can think simply first. My day was good. It was busy. I did some work. I practiced English. Now I feel tired. That is a complete answer. You can make it longer if you want. But you do not need to. Let's practice. How was your day? My day was good. It was a little busy. I did some work. I practiced English. I feel tired now. How was your morning? My morning was calm. I woke up early. I drank tea. I started my day slowly. Good. This is how thinking in English helps speaking. You practice the answer in your mind first, and then speaking becomes easier. Now, I want you to remember this simple method. When you want to think in English, use 4 steps. See it, name it, describe it, react to it. For example, you see a cup. You name it, cup. You describe it. This cup is white. You react to it. I need this cup. Then you make a sentence. I am drinking from this cup. See it, name it, describe it, react to it. You can use this with anything. Phone. My phone is on the table. I need to check it. I will use it later. Door. The door is closed. I need to open it. I am going outside. Food. This food smells good. I want to eat it. I feel hungry. This simple method can give you English thoughts all day. Practice with me one more time. I see my phone. This is my phone. My phone is useful. I need to check a message. I will reply later. I see a chair. This chair is comfortable. I am sitting on this chair. I feel relaxed. I see a door. The door is closed. I will open the door. I am going outside. Excellent. This is how you make English thinking practical. You do not wait for a big lesson. You turn ordinary objects into English practice. So keep going gently. Your goal is not to think in English all day from the beginning. Your first goal is to create small English moments during the day. 10 seconds here. 20 seconds there. 1 minute in the morning. 1 minute at night. A few sentences while walking. A few thoughts while eating. A few reactions while using your phone. These small moments will slowly change your English mind. And one day, you will notice something beautiful. A sentence will come in English first. Not because you forced it, but because you trained it. Now let's practice another daily life technique that can make thinking in English much easier. I call this the small English choice technique. Every day you make many small choices. You choose what to eat. You choose what to wear. You choose when to study. You choose whether to answer a message now or later. You choose whether to rest or continue working. These small choices are perfect moments for English thinking because they are personal, simple, and repeated every day. For example, in the morning you can think, should I wear this shirt or that shirt? I will wear this one. It looks good. It is comfortable. When you want food, you can think, should I eat now or later? I feel hungry. I will eat now. I want something simple. These thoughts are not difficult, but they help your brain make decisions in English. Let's practice small choices together. Repeat after me slowly. What should I wear today? I will wear this shirt. It looks nice. Feels comfortable. What should I eat today? I want something light. I will eat later. What should I do now? I should finish my work. I can rest after that. Very good. These sentences are useful because they are connected to real thinking. You are not just repeating random English. You are practicing the kind of English your mind actually needs during the day. Another helpful technique is to create English labels in your mind. When you see something, do not only name it once. Give it a small English label. For example, when you see your bed, think, my comfortable bed. When you see your bag, think, my heavy bag. When you see your notebook, think, my English notebook. When you see your shoes, think, my black shoes. When you see the sky, think a bright sky or a cloudy sky. This trains your brain to add small details. Details make English thinking richer. You do not need complicated vocabulary. You only need simple describing words like big, small, clean, cold, thin, difficult, good, nice, and useful. Repeat after me. My comfortable bed. My heavy bag. My English notebook. My clean cup. My old phone. A quiet street. a busy shop, a bright morning, a cold drink, a useful lesson. Excellent. Now let's turn these labels into sentences. My bag is heavy. My cup is clean. My notebook is useful. The street is busy. The morning is bright. This lesson is helpful. Good. This is how your thoughts grow naturally. You start with a word. Then you add a detail. Then you create a sentence. Now let's talk about thinking in English when you are alone, because this is where your biggest improvement can happen. Many learners believe they need another person to practice speaking. A speaking partner is helpful. Yes, but you can do a lot alone. When you are alone, there is no pressure. No one is waiting. No one is judging. You can speak slowly. You can stop. You can repeat. You can make mistakes. You can try again. This is why self-talk is one of the strongest tools for thinking in English. You can say, I am alone right now. I can practice. I can describe my room. I can talk about my day. I can say what I want. I can say what I feel. This turns alone time into training time. Let's do a self-talk practice now. Imagine you are alone in your room. Repeat after me. I am alone right now. This is a good time to practice. I can speak slowly. I can describe what I see. I can talk about my day. I can make mistakes and continue. I do not need to feel shy. I am training my English mind. Beautiful. When you practice like this often, English becomes less strange in your mouth and less heavy in your mind. Another exercise is called the 3-sentence habit. This is very simple. Anytime you have a free moment, say or think 3 English sentences about your situation. Only 3. Not 10. Not 20. Just 3. For example, if you are sitting in your room, you can think, I am sitting in my room. It is quiet here. I feel comfortable. If you are walking outside, you can think, I am walking outside. The road is busy. I need to be careful. If you are eating, you can think, I am eating lunch. The food tastes good. I feel full. 3 sentences are enough to train your brain without making you tired. Let's practice the 3-sentence habit with different situations. Repeat after me. I am sitting here. I am listening carefully. I am learning slowly. Now another one. I am drinking water. The water is cold. I feel refreshed. Another one. I am checking my phone. I have a message. I will reply later. Another one. I am going outside. I need my keys. I am ready now. Very good. You can use this habit many times a day. It is short, easy, and powerful. Now let's practice thinking in English with questions about your life. Questions help your brain search for answers in English. Start with easy questions. What am I doing? Where am I going? What do I need? How do I feel? What should I do next? What did I do today? What will I do tomorrow? These questions are useful because they match daily conversation. People often ask you these kinds of questions, and if you already practice answering them in your mind, you will answer more easily when someone speaks to you. Repeat after me. What am I doing? I am practicing English. What do I need? I need patience. How do I feel? I feel more confident. What should I do next? I should continue practicing. What did I do today? I learned something useful. What will I do tomorrow? I will practice again. Excellent. Now try to answer one question yourself. What do you need today? Maybe your answer is, I need rest. Maybe your answer is, I need focus. Maybe your answer is, I need more practice. Any simple answer is good. The purpose is to make your mind move in English. Another important point is this. You should not try to translate every word you know from your native language into English. Instead, build a small English world with the words you already know. For example, if you know the words homework, water, friend, third, facility, and want, go, drink, study, and sleep, you can already think many useful thoughts. I am at home. I need water. I want food. I feel tired. I will sleep early. I need to call my friend. I am busy today. I want to study English. You see, a small vocabulary can create many thoughts. Do not underestimate simple words. Let's build thoughts with simple words. Repeat after me. I am at home. I need water. I want food. I feel tired. I will rest soon. I need to study. I want to improve. I will call my friend. I am busy today. I will sleep early. Good. These sentences are basic, but they are useful. And useful sentences become fluent sentences when you repeat them in real life. Now let's use English thinking for opinions, because opinions make your English more natural. During the day you have many opinions. This is good. This is not good. I like this. I do not like this. This is easy. This is difficult. This is better. This is too much. This is enough. Practice these small opinion sentences often. When you eat something, think, I like this taste. When you watch something, think, this is interesting. When you try something hard, think, this is difficult, but I can try. When something helps you, think, this is useful. These small opinions help your English feel more alive. Repeat after me. I like this. I do not like this. This is useful. This is interesting. This is easy for me. This is a little difficult. This is better. This is enough. I can try again. I am getting better. Excellent. These are the lines you can use in your mind, in conversation, and even in comments when you write online. Now let's slow down and do a longer guided practice. Imagine your day from morning to night, and think in English with me. I wake up in the morning. I feel a little sleepy. I get out of bed slowly. I wash my face. I drink some water. I check my phone. I plan my day. I eat breakfast. I start my work or study. I take a short break. I talk to someone. I eat lunch. I continue my day. In the evening, I feel tired. I rest for a while. I practice English. I think about my day. I sleep at night. Very good. This kind of full-day practice is powerful because it shows you that English can describe your whole day, not only one small moment. So today, I want you to choose one very simple habit. Do not choose 10 habits at once. Choose one. Maybe you will name 5 objects in English every morning. Maybe you will say 3 sentences when you sit in your room. Maybe you will ask yourself one English question before sleeping. Maybe you will describe your food in English before eating. Choose one small habit and repeat it every day. Thinking in English does not grow from pressure. It grows from small repetition. It grows when English touches your normal life again and again. And every time you create one small English thought, you are teaching your brain something powerful. You are teaching your brain that English is not far away. English is here. English is in your room, in your morning, in your choices, in your feelings, and in your daily life. Now let's continue with a very practical idea. If you want to think in English, you need to make English connected with the things you already do every day. Many learners try to think in English only when they are studying. But then the brain says, English is only for study time. We want to teach the brain something different. We want to teach the brain that English is for life. English is for waking up. English is for walking. English is for eating. English is for choosing. English is for feeling. English is for small daily thoughts. So instead of saying, I will practice English later, start saying, I can practice English now. I can use this moment. I can say one sentence. This is how English becomes natural. Think about your normal day. You probably repeat many actions again and again. You wake up. You check your phone. You drink water. You eat something. You walk somewhere. You open doors. You close doors. You look for things. You wait. You think. You decide. These repeated actions are perfect for English practice because they happen every day. When something happens every day, your brain gets many chances to practice. For example, every time you drink water, you can think, I am drinking water. The water is cold. I feel better now. Every time you open your phone, you can think, I'm checking my phone. I need to reply to a message. I should not waste too much time. These small moments can become your English training. Let's practice repeated daily actions. Repeat after me slowly. I am opening the door. I am closing the door. I am looking for my keys. I am checking my phone. I am drinking water. I am eating something. I am walking slowly. I am waiting for a minute. I am thinking about my day. I am getting ready. Very good. Now these sentences are simple, but they are useful because you can use them again and again. And repeated useful sentences become automatic over time. Another important technique is to create English routines for different times of the day. For example, you can have morning English thoughts, afternoon English thoughts, and evening English thoughts. In the morning, your English can be simple and fresh. I am awake. I feel sleepy. I need to get up. I need to start my day. I want to have a good day. In the afternoon, your English can be connected to work, study, food, and energy. I am busy now. I need to focus. I should take a short break. I need to finish this task. I want to stay calm. In the evening, your English can be connected to reflection. I am tired now. Today was good. I did my best. I need to rest. Tomorrow I will try again. This gives your brain a clear English pattern for the whole day. Let's practice a morning English routine. Repeat after me. I am awake. I feel a little sleepy. I need to get up. I will start my day slowly. I need to wash my face. I want to feel fresh. I will do one thing at a time. Today can be a good day. Good. Now let's practice an afternoon routine. I am in the middle of my day. I have some work to do. I need to focus. I should drink some water. I can take a short break. I will continue slowly. I am doing my best. Excellent. Now an evening routine. The day is almost over. I feel tired. I did many things today. I learned something useful. I can rest now. Tomorrow I will practice again. I am proud of my effort. Beautiful. Now let's talk about a very common problem. Sometimes learners try to think in English, but they choose sentences that are too difficult. Then they feel stuck and stop. So here is a better way. Choose sentences that are easy enough to repeat many times. Easy sentences are not a problem. Easy sentences are the foundation. If a sentence is easy, your brain can use it quickly. Later, you can make it longer. For example, start with, I am tired, then make it longer. I am a little tired today. Then make it more natural. I am a little tired today, so I need to rest. Start with, I am busy. Then say, I am busy right now. Then say, I am busy right now, but I can talk later. This is how simple thoughts become stronger thoughts. Practice with me. I am hungry. I am a little hungry. I am a little hungry, so I need something to eat. I am tired. I am very tired today. I am very tired today, so I should sleep early. I am busy. I am busy right now. I am busy right now, but I can call you later. I am learning. I am learning English. I am learning English slowly, and I am improving every day. Excellent. This is a wonderful way to grow your English thinking. Short sentence, longer sentence, natural sentence. Another useful exercise is to think in English while looking at one object for 30 seconds. Choose one thing near you, like a cup, phone book, window chair, or bag. Look at it and create simple thoughts. For example, this is my cup. It is on the table. It is clean. I use it every day. I drink tea in this cup. I like this cup. You see, from one object you can create many sentences. This teaches your brain to stay in English without needing a big topic. You can practice with anything around you. Let's practice with a phone. Repeat after me. This is my phone. My phone is on the table. I use my phone every day. I send messages on my phone. I watch lessons on my phone. My phone is useful. I should use it carefully. Now let's practice with a window. This is a window. I can see outside. The light is coming in. The weather looks nice. I like looking outside. The window is closed. I can open it later. Very good. This practice is simple, but it trains focus. And focus is important when you want to think in English. Now let's practice using English for small problems. Life is full of small problems. You cannot find your keys. Your phone battery is low. You are late. You are hungry. You feel tired. You forget something. These moments are perfect for English thinking because your brain needs to solve something. For example, where are my keys? I cannot find them. Maybe they are on the table. Let me check my bag. Oh, here they are. Or, my phone battery is low. I need my charger. I should charge my phone now. These small problem-solving thoughts are very useful for real speaking. Repeat after me. Where are my keys? I cannot find them. Maybe they are in my bag. Let me check. Oh, here they are. My phone battery is low. I need my charger. I should charge my phone now. I am late. I need to hurry. I should leave now. I forgot something. Let me think. I can remember it later. Excellent. When you practice problem solving in English, your brain learns to stay in English even when there is pressure. Another powerful method is to create small English comments about what is happening around you. You do not need to speak to anyone. Just comment in your mind. This room is quiet. The fan is making noise. Someone is walking outside. The weather is changing. My chair is comfortable. My tea is getting cold. My phone is ringing. The street is busy. These comments make your English thinking more natural, because in real life our minds are always commenting on things. If you train those comments in English, you train real thinking. Let's practice small comments. Repeat after me. This room is quiet. The weather is nice today. My tea is getting cold. The street is busy. My chair is comfortable. I can hear something outside. The light is bright. This moment feels calm. I need to focus. I am doing well. Good. Try to use comments like this during your day. When something happens, make one small English comment. That is enough. Now let's practice a short daily life scene. Imagine you are preparing to leave home. Think with me. I need to go outside. I should take my phone. I need my keys. Where is my wallet? I have my wallet. I am putting on my shoes. I am opening the door. I am leaving now. The weather looks warm. I should walk slowly. Repeat after me. I need to go outside. I should take my phone. I need my keys. Where is my wallet? I have my wallet. I am putting on my shoes. I am opening the door. I am leaving now. The weather looks warm. I should walk slowly. Very good. This is the type of English you can practice before doing the action, while doing the action, or after doing the action. Now, I want to remind you of something very important. Thinking in English does not mean you must never use your native language. Your native language is part of you. It is not bad. But when you are training English, you need to give English more small chances. Do not fight your first language. Just invite English into more moments. When your mind goes back to your own language, gently say, "Let me try this in English. Let me use one small sentence. Let me describe this simply." That gentle attitude will help you continue for a long time. Repeat after me. Let me try this in English. I can say it simply. I can use small words. I can describe the situation. I can keep going. I can return to English. I do not need pressure. I need practice. Wonderful. These lines help your mind stay calm, and a calm mind learns better. So, as you continue your English journey, remember this. Your daily life is full of English practice opportunities. You do not need to wait for a perfect lesson. You do not need to wait for a speaking partner. You do not need to wait until your vocabulary is advanced. Start with what you have. Start with what you see. Start with what you do. Start with what you feel. Start with one sentence in the morning, one sentence in the afternoon, and one sentence at night. Then slowly add more. This is how English thinking grows. Not suddenly, not perfectly, but naturally, through small daily practice, repeated again and again. Now let's continue with another simple but powerful practice. If you want to think in English, you need to train your brain to answer easy questions quickly. Many learners wait until someone asks them a question in real life. Then suddenly, they feel pressure. Their mind becomes busy. They think, what should I say? Which words should I use? Is my sentence correct? But if you practice common questions in your mind every day, your answers become faster and more natural. You do not need long answers. You need clear answers. For example, if someone asks, "What are you doing?" you can answer, "I am practicing English." If someone asks, "How do you feel?" you can answer, "I feel good but a little tired." If someone asks, "What will you do later?" you can answer, "I will finish my work and then I will rest." These simple answers help you think and speak at the same time. Let's practice some quick questions and answers together. Repeat after me slowly. What are you doing? I am practicing English. Where are you now? I am at home. How do you feel today? I feel calm and focused. What do you need to do today? I need to finish my work. What did you do this morning? I woke up, drank water, and started my day. What will you do later? I will practice English for a few minutes. Very good. When you practice like this, you are not only memorizing answers, you are training your brain to find English quickly. Now let's talk about speed. Many learners want to think in English very fast. They want English to come immediately. But speed comes after comfort. First, you become comfortable with simple English. Then you repeat it many times. Then your brain becomes faster naturally. Do not force speed too early. If you force speed, you may become nervous. Instead, speak slowly and clearly in your mind. I am learning. I am improving. I need more time. I can say this slowly. Slow thinking is not failure. Slow thinking is training. A beginner runner does not start by running very fast for a long time. A beginner starts slowly, builds strength, and then becomes faster. Your English mind works the same way. Repeat after me. I can think slowly. Slow English is okay. Clear English is better than rushed English. I do not need to hurry. I can take my time. My brain is learning a new habit. I am becoming faster with practice. Excellent. These sentences will help you stay relaxed. And relaxation is very important, because a relaxed mind speaks better than a frightened mind. Another helpful practice is to use English when you are waiting. Waiting time is usually wasted time. You wait for food. You wait for a bus. You wait for a message. You wait for someone to call. You wait for a page to load. These small waiting moments are perfect for thinking in English. You can think, I am waiting. I have a few minutes. I can practice one sentence. I can look around. I can describe what I see. I can think about my day. You do not need to take out a book. You do not need to open a lesson. Just use the moment. Let's practice waiting English. Repeat after me. I am waiting right now. I have a little time. I can use this moment. I can practice one sentence. I can describe what I see. I can think about my day. I am not wasting this time. I am training my mind. Good. Now imagine you are waiting outside. You can think, I am standing here. People are walking. The street is busy. I can hear cars. I am waiting for someone. Feel okay. This turns a boring moment into useful English practice. Now let's practice thinking in English while listening. Sometimes you hear English in a video, a movie, a lesson, or a conversation. Many learners try to translate every sentence while listening. That makes listening slow and stressful. Instead, try to catch the main idea in English. If you hear, I am going to the market, do not translate every word. Imagine a person going to the market. Think, market, going buying something. If you hear, I am tired today, imagine the feeling. Think tired, low energy, need rest. Listening becomes easier when you connect English with meaning, not with translation. Repeat after me. I will listen for meaning. I do not need to translate every word. I can understand the main idea. I can imagine the situation. I can connect words with pictures. I can listen calmly. Very good. This is very useful for your English journey. Thinking in English is not only about speaking, it also helps listening, because your brain starts understanding English directly. Another strong practice is to keep a small English conversation with yourself. You ask a question, and you answer it. Then you ask another question. This feels like a real conversation. But you can do it alone. For example, you can ask, are you hungry? Yes, I am a little hungry. What do you want to eat? I want something simple. Will you eat now? No, I will eat later. This is very powerful because conversation is built with questions and answers. If you can practice both sides, you become more ready for real speaking. Let's do one together. Repeat after me. Are you tired? Yes, I am a little tired. Do you want to rest? Yes, I want to rest soon. What are you doing now? I am practicing English. Is this practice useful? Yes, it is useful for me. Will you practice tomorrow? Yes, I will practice tomorrow. Excellent. This kind of self-conversation may feel strange at first, but it is very effective. You are giving your brain speaking practice without needing another person. Now let's use this for a real daily situation. Imagine you are planning what to eat. Ask yourself in English, am I hungry? Yes, I am hungry. What do I want? I want something light. Do I want tea? Yes, maybe tea is good. Should I eat now? Yes, I should eat now. You see how easy it is? This is thinking in English. It is not complicated. It is just your normal mind using English. Repeat after me. Am I hungry? Yes, I am hungry. What do I want? I want something simple. Should I eat now? Yes, I should eat now. Do I need water? Yes, I need water. I will eat slowly. I will enjoy my food. Very good. Practice this when you make small daily decisions. Food, clothes, work, rest, messages, plans. All of these can become English practice. Another important area is memory. At the end of the day, try to remember 3 things in English. Not your whole day. Just 3 things. For example, I cleaned my room. I talked to my friend. I practiced English. That is enough. If you want, you can add one feeling. I feel proud. Or, I feel tired but happy. This simple memory practice helps you think about the past in English. It also helps you prepare for common conversations, because people often ask, what did you do today? What happened yesterday? How was your day? Let's practice remembering. Repeat after me. Today I did 3 things. I finished some work. I drank tea. I practiced English. I learned a useful idea. I use simple sentences. I feel proud of myself. Now another one. Yesterday I went outside. I bought something. I came back home. I felt tired, but it was a good day. Excellent. You do not need long stories. Short memories are enough to begin. Now let's practice future thinking. Thinking in English should not only describe now and the past. It should also help you think about tomorrow. What will I do tomorrow? I will wake up early. I will drink water. I will work or study. I will practice English for 10 minutes. I will try to think in English during one daily activity. This helps you plan your life in English. It makes English useful for your future, not only your present. Repeat after me. Tomorrow I will wake up early. I will start my day calmly. I will drink water. I will do my work. I will practice English. I will think in English for 5 minutes. I will use small sentences. I will not wait for perfect English. I will try again. Very good. These future sentences are simple, but they are powerful because they create intention. You are telling your brain what to do. Now let's connect past, present, and future in one smooth practice. Repeat after me slowly. Yesterday I practiced a little. Today I am practicing again. Tomorrow I will continue. Last week I was slower. This week I feel better. Next week I will be stronger. I am not perfect, but I am improving. I am building a new habit. I am learning to think in English. Beautiful. This practice helps you feel progress, and progress keeps you motivated. One more useful technique is to create your own English anchor sentences. Anchor sentences are simple sentences you repeat every day until they become automatic. For example, I can say this simply. I can think in English slowly. I do not need to translate everything. I can use what I know. I can try again. These sentences keep your mind steady. When you feel nervous, use an anchor sentence. When you feel stuck, use an anchor sentence. When you do not know what to say, start with one anchor sentence and continue. Repeat these anchor sentences with me. I can say this simply. I can use what I know. I do not need to translate every word. I can think in small sentences. I can continue even with mistakes. I am training my brain. I am improving every day. I can think in English. Wonderful. Choose 2 or 3 of these sentences and use them every day. So now you have many tools. You can name objects. You can describe actions. You can ask yourself questions. You can answer quickly. You can use waiting time. You can practice self-conversations. You can remember your day. You can plan tomorrow. You can use anchor sentences. But remember, do not try to use everything at once. Choose 1 or 2 techniques and make them part of your day. English thinking grows when practice feels easy enough to repeat. Small practice every day is better than big practice once in a while. Keep it simple. Keep it daily. Keep it gentle. And slowly, your English mind will become stronger. Now let's continue by practicing something that many learners forget. If you want to think in English, you need to make English connected with your senses. Your senses are what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, and what you feel with your body. This is very powerful because your brain remembers language better when language is connected to real experience. For example, when you drink tea, do not only think, I am drinking tea. You can think, the tea is hot. Smells nice. It tastes sweet. I am holding the cup. I feel warm. Now, English is not only a sentence. English is connected to smell, taste, touch, and feeling. That makes the sentence easier to remember and easier to use again. Let's practice with the senses. Repeat after me slowly. I can see my room. I can hear something outside. I can feel the chair under me. I can taste my drink. I can smell food. I can feel the air on my face. I can see light in the room. I can hear my own voice. I can feel calm right now. Very good. These sentences are simple, but they help your mind stay inside English. You are not translating. You are noticing your real world and describing it in English. Now imagine you are eating something. Think with me. I am eating slowly. The food is warm. Tastes good. It is a little spicy. I need some water. I like this meal. I feel full now. Repeat after me. I am eating slowly. The food is warm. Tastes good. It is a little spicy. I need some water. I like this meal. I feel full now. Excellent. Now imagine you are outside. The air is fresh. The sun is bright. The road is busy. I can hear cars. I can see people walking. I feel active. Repeat after me. The air is fresh. The sun is bright. The road is busy. I can hear cars. I can see people walking. I feel active. Good. This kind of practice makes English thinking natural. because you are using English to experience the present moment. Another helpful method is to create English mini-scenes in your mind. A mini-scene is a small picture of daily life with a few English sentences. For example, imagine a small kitchen. You are standing near the counter. There is a cup in your hand. You are making tea. You think, I am in the kitchen. I am making tea. I need sugar. The tea is hot. I will drink it slowly. That is a mini-scene. You can create mini-scenes before real situations, after real situations, or just for practice. This helps your brain prepare for speaking. Because real speaking usually happens in scenes, not in isolated words. Let's make a few mini-scenes together. Imagine you are in a small shop. Repeat after me. I am in a shop. I need to buy water. I see a cold bottle. I ask, how much is it? I pay and say thank you. Now imagine you are talking to a friend. Repeat after me. I see my friend. I say hello. My friend asks, how are you? I say, I am good, thank you. We talked for a few minutes. Now imagine you are at home at night. Repeat after me. I am at home. The room is quiet. I feel tired. I need to rest. I will sleep soon. Wonderful. Mini-scenes make English more realistic. They help your mind feel. This is not only practice. This is life. Now let's talk about another very important point. Thinking in English becomes easier when you reduce the pressure to be impressive. Many learners want to sound advanced all the time. They want big words, perfect sentences, and native-like expressions. But when you are training your mind, your first goal is not to impress. Your first goal is to express. Express means say the idea clearly. If you are tired, say, I am tired. If you need help, say, I need help. If you are confused, say, I do not understand. If you are busy, say, I am busy right now. This is real communication. Clear English is better than complicated English that you cannot use. Repeat after me. I want to express my idea clearly. I do not need big words every time. Simple English can be strong. Clear English can help me speak. I can say what I mean. I can use easy sentences. I can build from there. Very good. This mindset is important because fear of simple English stops many learners from practicing. But simple English is the doorway to natural English. Now let's practice expressing simple needs. Needs are part of daily life. You need water. You need rest. You need help. You need time. You need information. You need to leave. You need to focus. These are useful thoughts. Repeat after me. I need water. I need some rest. I need more time. I need a little help. I need to focus. I need to leave soon. I need to check something. I need to ask a question. Good. Now let's make these needs more natural. I need water because I feel thirsty. I need rest because I feel tired. I need more time because I am not ready. I need help because I do not understand. I need to focus because this is important. Excellent. These sentences help you explain your situation in English. Now let's practice wants. Wants are also important because conversation often includes what you want, what you prefer, and what you like. Repeat after me. I want tea. I want to rest. I want to improve my English. I want to speak more naturally. I want to feel confident. I want to understand people better. I want to think in English. Beautiful. Now make the sentences a little longer. I want to practice every day. I want to speak without translating every word. I want to use English in real life. I want to feel calm when I speak. I want to make English part of my day. This is how your mind starts creating personal English thoughts. And personal thoughts are easier to remember than random textbook sentences. Another useful exercise is to think in English while looking at your future self. Imagine yourself after 1 month of small practice. You are not perfect, but you are better. You can think simple sentences faster. You can describe your day more easily. You can answer common questions with less fear. You can talk to yourself in English during daily life. This picture can motivate you. Think, I am improving. I am not the same as before. I can think faster now. I can use more English in my day. This kind of positive future thinking keeps you engaged and consistent. Repeat after me. I am becoming better. My English mind is growing. I can think faster with practice. I can use English in daily life. I can answer simple questions. I can describe my day. I can speak with more confidence. I am proud of my progress. Very good. Remember, confidence does not come before practice. Confidence comes from practice. Every small English thought is evidence that you are improving. Now let's practice a complete daily situation from problem to solution. Imagine you are late in the morning. Your mind can panic, or your mind can think in English calmly. I am late. I need to hurry. Where is my phone? Where are my keys? I need to leave now. I can eat later. I will walk quickly. It is okay. I can handle this. Repeat after me. I am late. I need to hurry. Where is my phone? Where are my keys? I need to leave now. I can eat later. I will walk quickly. It is okay. I can handle this. Excellent. This practice is very useful because English thinking should work not only in calm moments, but also in small stressful moments. Now imagine you feel nervous before speaking English. Think with me. I feel nervous. That is okay. I can speak slowly. I can use simple words. I can ask for help. I can say it again. I do not need perfect English. I only need to communicate. Repeat after me. I feel nervous. That is okay. I can speak slowly. I can use simple words. I can ask for help. I can say it again. I do not need perfect English. I only need to communicate. Beautiful. These lines can become your support when you speak in real life. Another good practice is to keep one English question in your mind for the whole day. For example, today your question can be, what am I doing now? Every time you remember, answer it. I am walking. I am eating. I am studying. I am waiting. I am resting. Tomorrow your question can be, how do I feel now? I feel calm. I feel tired. I feel focused. I feel hungry. Another day your question can be, what do I need now? I need water. I need rest. I need time. I need practice. This one question method is easy and powerful because it gives your brain one clear focus. Repeat after me. What am I doing now? I am listening. I am learning. I am practicing. How do I feel now? I feel calm. I feel focused. I feel more confident. What do I need now? I need patience. I need practice. I need to continue. Very good. Choose one question today and use it again and again. So now you can see that thinking in English is not one big action. It is many small actions. Naming things, describing actions, asking questions, giving opinions, expressing feelings, talking about needs, talking about wants, creating mini scenes, using your senses, rehearsing daily situations, encouraging yourself. These small actions slowly build an English mind. Do not rush the process. Do not judge yourself too much. Just keep inviting English into your real life. A few seconds at a time, a few sentences at a time, a few moments every day. This is how English stops feeling like a foreign subject and starts feeling like a living part of your mind. Now let's bring everything together in one simple, practical way. Because thinking in English becomes easier when you have a clear daily system. You do not need to practice for many hours. You do not need to use difficult words. You do not need to stop using your own language forever. You only need to give your brain small English moments every day. In the morning, use English to describe the start of your day. During the day, use English to describe what you are doing. At night, use English to remember what happened. This simple routine can slowly train your mind to use English more naturally. Morning action reflection. That is a very easy way to begin. In the morning, you can think, I am awake. I feel sleepy. I need to get up. I want to have a good day. During the day, you can think, I am working. I am studying. I am walking. I need water. I should take a break. At night, you can think, today was good. I practiced English. I made some mistakes. And that is okay. Tomorrow I will try again. Let's practice this full daily system together. Repeat after me slowly. I am awake. I am starting my day. I want to think in English today. I will use small sentences. I will not wait for perfect English. I will describe what I see. I will describe what I do. I will say how I feel. I will ask myself simple questions. I will practice again tonight. Very good. This is a strong morning routine because it gives your brain a clear message. Today, English is part of my day. Not only part of my study time, not only part of a lesson, part of my real life. Now imagine you are in the middle of your day. Maybe you are busy. Maybe you are tired. Maybe you forgot to practice. That is okay. You can always return to English with one small sentence. I am here. I am busy. I need to focus. I can practice for 1 minute. You do not need to restart the whole lesson. You do not need to feel guilty. Just return. One sentence is enough to open the English door again. Repeat after me. I can return to English now. I can say one sentence. I can describe this moment. I am sitting here. I am listening. I am learning. I am improving. I can continue. Excellent. This is how you build consistency, not by being perfect, but by returning again and again. Now let's do a longer guided practice using everything we learned. Try to repeat after me. And also try to imagine the meaning. I wake up in the morning. I open my eyes. I feel a little sleepy. I need to get out of bed. I wash my face. The water feels cool. I brush my teeth. I choose my clothes. I check my phone. I have a few messages. I will reply later. I drink some water. I feel better now. I start my day slowly. I have some things to do. First, I need to work or study. Then I need to take a break. Later, I will practice English again. I can do one thing at a time. I do not need to hurry. I am doing my best. Now continue with the afternoon. I am in the middle of my day. I feel a little busy. I need to focus. I should drink water. I should not waste too much time. I can take a short break. I can look around and name 5 things. Phone, table, chair, door, window. I can make small phrases. My phone. This table. A comfortable chair. A closed door. A bright window. I can make simple sentences. My phone is on the table. This chair is comfortable. The door is closed. The window is bright. I am practicing English in a simple way. Beautiful. This is how small English grows into real thinking. Now continue with feelings and opinions. I feel calm. I feel focused. I feel a little tired. But I can continue. This practice is useful. Simple English is powerful. I like this method. I do not need to translate every word. I can understand the idea directly. I can connect English with pictures. I can connect English with actions. I can connect English with feelings. I can think in English slowly. I can speak more naturally with time. Very good. When you use feelings and opinions, your English becomes more personal. And personal English is easier to remember. Now let's practice the evening reflection. The day is almost finished. I feel tired now. I did many small things today. I practiced English. I used simple sentences. I tried to think in English. Sometimes I forgot. And that is okay. I came back to English again. I learned that small practice matters. I learned that I do not need perfect English. I learned that I can use English in daily life. Tomorrow I will practice again. I will use English when I wake up. I will use English when I drink water. I will use English when I check my phone. I will use English when I walk outside. I will use English before I sleep. I am proud of myself. Excellent. This kind of reflection helps your brain notice progress. And when your brain notices progress, you feel more motivated to continue. Now, before we finish, I want to give you a very simple challenge. For the next 7 days, choose one daily activity and think in English during that activity. Only one activity. You can choose drinking tea, walking, getting ready, eating breakfast, using your phone, cleaning your room, or going outside. Every time you do that activity, use 3 English sentences. For example, if you choose drinking tea, say, I am drinking tea. The tea is hot. I feel relaxed. If you choose walking, say, I am walking outside. The road is busy. I need to be careful. If you choose using your phone, say, I'm checking my phone. I have a message. I will reply later. Do this every day for 7 days. It is simple, but it can change the way your brain connects English with life. And remember this, my lovely English learners. Thinking in English does not start with big thoughts. It starts with small thoughts. It starts with one word. Phone, water, door, morning. Then it becomes a phrase. My phone, cold water, the door, a quiet morning. Then it becomes a sentence. I need my phone. I am drinking cold water. I am opening the door. It is a quiet morning. Then it becomes a full thought. I need my phone because I have to reply to a message. I am drinking cold water because I feel thirsty. I am opening the door because I need to go outside. This is the natural path. Words become phrases. Phrases become sentences. Sentences become thoughts. Thoughts become speaking. Speaking becomes confidence. So please do not be hard on yourself. If you still translate sometimes, that is okay. If you forget words, that is okay. If your sentences are simple, that is okay. If you need time, that is okay. You are not failing. You are training. Every time you make one English thought, you are building a stronger English mind. Every time you describe one action, you are teaching your brain a new habit. Every time you return to English after forgetting, you are becoming more consistent. This is real progress. Quiet progress. Small progress. Daily progress. Now take a gentle breath and repeat these final lines with me. I can think in English. I can start small. I can use simple words. I can describe my daily life. I can ask myself questions. I can answer slowly. I can make mistakes and continue. I can practice every day. I can become more confident. I can make English part of my life. Beautiful. Keep these lines with you. Use them in the morning. Use them when you feel nervous. Use them before speaking. Use them when you want to give up. They will remind you that English is not only something you study, English is something you can live with, little by little. Thank you for practicing with me today. I am Sophia, and I am so proud of you for staying with this lesson and training your mind with patience. If this practice helped you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more daily English practice. Remember, you do not need perfect English to begin. You only need one small English thought, repeated many times. Keep practicing, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep thinking in English in your real daily life. I will see you in the next lesson. Take care. Keep going and speak English with calm confidence.